Hello, Vortex.
So, I have exciting news. I probably should close the sunroof. Hold on 1 second.
Ooh, I just found a red light. That was exciting. I didn't even mean to do that. See, I break the rules whether I intend to or not. That's pretty cool. You know, I've noticed whenever I'm like overly confident in my set, people don't like it at all. But then, like, when I'm just like, I don't know about this, let's just see what happens, then like people are like, oh my god. And I told my colleague, John, you know, that really tall ass dude that looks like a white supremacist, I told him to not compliment me and put me up on this undeserving pedestal unnecessarily. I told him not to do that because it's annoying and stupid. And he still keeps doing it, and he did it tonight, and then I disappointed him, and so he just insulted me and all that, because he gets all butthurt. Mainly because, like, he just, like, expects me to deliver every time, and I'm like, no, that's, like, the purpose of doing open mic. Like, he even says it every single time he gets up there. He says that, like, oh, this is an open mic, so sometimes it's gonna be crap, which is why you shouldn't talk a particular comic. It's all because you're gonna fuck them, obviously. Anyway, it is pretty cool though whenever there are other comics that insult me. See, I could easily do that by talking about how everybody's like a guinea pig and a liberal lunatic, more than likely, and what else? Not woke, and I don't mean like cultural Marxist woke. I mean like, you know, not taking psychiatric drugs woke. You know, and most people aren't. Like, that's mainly what I talked about tonight. Yeah, whenever you, like, bitch about psychiatrists, I feel like you tend to lose them because of, like, how stupid everybody... Like, literally, like, everybody's on psych meds, dude. And if they're not, they're probably gonna get on psych meds pretty soon. So, like, they're not against these things that you're against. Like you said, they're not woke. So you can't expect them to understand. I mean, there was a comedian that was like, you made them think too much tonight. Fuck yeah, I did. I mean, he couldn't even keep up with me. He admitted that. He was like, well, what? Yeah. I did my whole set, though. I did my whole set. That was the goal, to do my whole set, no matter how they felt about it. And I did my whole set. And I know that I'm getting better at performing because I don't care if they don't like it. And that's the problem with comedy in general. And that's the comedy, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't have asbergers, you son of a bitch. Listen to what I say. I will tell you what I have. It's not asbergers. Nobody has asbergers. It just means that they were inoculated. But anyway, let's move on. The problem with comedy is the problem with society in general. And I promise I'm not coping because I did a bad set. If people are paying attention, like, there were so many people heckling tonight, and they shut the fuck up when I was up there, mainly because they had no idea what I was doing. So, not only were they paying attention, they actually listened to me. They didn't understand what I was saying, but they still listened. You know, So, I mean, like, I just don't look at it the same way. I feel like most comics, like, they have an ego, and so they want to please people. And so, you know, laughter is like a Facebook like, or a thumbs up. Well, to me, a thumbs up is like them watching me and listening to me. Not necessarily agreeing with me or getting it, but just paying attention at all. So, like, I feel like they don't see, like, the bigger picture of comedy because they don't understand the bigger picture of life. That it's not all about approval and pleasing people. But whatever. I was really satisfied with it, and I've noticed that, like, the sets that I'm most satisfied with are sets where, like, I don't do that well. But I'm just like, oh, that was a good set because I bitched about psychiatrists, you know. That was a good set because I talked about how Donald Trump inspired me to read the Bible, you know. Like, so I just said true shit. Now, it's true shit that other people don't understand because they're not a genius that was inspired to read the Bible by Donald Trump rather than just writing shitty jokes about how orange that motherfucker is. You know, like... It's just so lame. Everybody's so lame. It just made me realize how lame everybody is. Except Ronit. I like Ronit. And I like the people that get the whole thing, you know? Not just like, oh man, you're really good at what you do, you're so amazing. Oh god, just stop. I don't want compliments, I want insults. The insults are awesome. I mean, it's part of it, you know? People not getting it and thinking that I belong in an insane asylum, you know? That I mean, like, literally, like, everybody validated me. Because that's what people did back in the day if, you know, in regular ass life they would be committed. They're like, no, fuck that, I'm just gonna be a comedian. But now you have normal ass people that are doing comedy. It's a completely different thing. Because everything's in reverse. Everything's backwards. But anyway, this is how I supposedly recover from a bomb. But I didn't bomb because there were people that laughed. And everybody paid attention. So it's really hard to get people to pay attention. Well, that's why I have all these props, you know? Because people are like, what the fuck? Why does she have that monkey? You know, there was actually this girl that asked me why I had a monkey. Later on, she was just curious about it. And I told her, he's my friend. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to share with y'all the stand-up comedy experience. By the way, if you don't do stand-up comedy, I don't give a fuck about your opinion on my sets. Like, you have no idea, like, how hard that is to get up there and share a piece of yourself like that. So until you do that, like, I mean, you can say whatever you want, but it's like, I don't care what your opinion is if you don't do what I do, you know? Because it doesn't matter, it doesn't count for anything. Once again, I just sound like I'm coping. I realize this, you don't have to tell me, I'm pretty worried.